You may not realize just how vulnerable crude oil markets become in late June. Right as seasonal tailwinds can often align with intensifying geopolitical risk, as we see right now. We've got Israel escalating strikes on Iranian nuclear and military infrastructure, and Iran retaliating with coordinated drone attacks. The threat to Middle Eastern oil flows has surged. Iran has around 3.3 million barrels per day production. Of that, 1.7 million barrels per day is exported approximately. So as tensions heighten, there is a real risk that oil supply gets disrupted, particularly if the Straits of Hormuz are blocked, because around 1/3 of all global seaborne trade comes through those Straits of Hormuz, oil trade that is. So what that means is this seasonal trend is really interesting. Over the last 15 years, between 24th of June, 1st of July, 80% winning trade percentage with oil prices and an average return of 2.09%. Maximum gain has been over 8%, with gains over 5% in 2012 and 2018. So this strong bias higher stands out as traders often price in higher risk premiums going into July on concerns sometimes tied to OPEC and, in this case, Middle Eastern volatility. So just to be aware that there's a potential for upside in oil, particularly if Iran's oil supply is definitely interrupted or the Straits of Hormuz are blocked and access is restricted. Looking at oil technically, we've got some major resistance levels above the 80, 84, 87, 93 region, and ING say that if the Straits of Hormuz are blocked, then it wouldn't be unreasonable to see oil prices surging up to $120 per barrel. So just to be aware of that dynamic going on. Remember, don't just trade it, Seasonax it. You can sign up here at Seasonax where you can get access to literally thousands more seasonal insights that are just waiting to be revealed. Remember, the trade risks are there. All outlooks have risks. And if there's a sudden signal of increased supply from OPEC, or the Straits of Hormuz remain unaffected, and the Iranian oil supply remains unaffected, then we may not see this seasonal edge play out once again this year. Remember, don't just trade it, Seasonax it.